Hey gang, and welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment plot in Doncaster. Great to have you here this week. Hope you found last week's video quite funny. I didn't at the time. But yeah, it's a bit of a miserable day today. Quite cloudy, but according to the weather app it's not going to rain. Better not do. Right, I think we need to get some work done just in case it decides to rain. Let's go. Hey my dudes. So I've just finished pulling up the radishes from last week because you don't want to leave them in the ground for too long and they start getting tough. I found even, spit my words out, some absolute beasts that we missed last week. I'll just quickly grab one for you to see. Look at the size of that. That's a big radish. But we've got quite a few. Mainly those dark purpley red ones that are really big. We've got some normal pillar box red ones and I think odd white one as well, but I'm still not seeing the elusive orange ones, so I need to plant some more. There's something else I wanted to show you as well. So you know I told you I'd planted a couple of my own tomato plants. They're, well, wild. But the tomato plant I bought off Mr. G at the shop has got its very first ripened yellow tomato, so I'm going to show you. Look at that. Isn't that an absolutely gorgeous colour? And I'm going to take that home today and have it for my din-dins. There's still loads growing. I mean, there's a bunch right under here, see if you can see it. It's right under here, look. And that's like practically touching the floor. There's a bunch over there, hiding with the weeds. Some down here. So there's quite a few to go. But that was one of the first ones to grow and is now ready, so I'm hoping the others will follow behind. Oh, I love it when something's ready to eat. Yum, 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 yum. Hey dudes, so you remember a couple of videos ago I weeded the area where the parsnips and leeks are. Well, I keep on top of it now. You know, I see a couple of little weeds and I get at it. Well, do you remember the parsnip that I accidentally pulled up and put back in the ground? Hoping that it might actually grow back. I thought, God, you're an idiot for doing that. You really are. However, I'm going to show you something. I can just get down low enough to show you. It started sprouting again, look. How amazing is that? So that's going to be an interesting one to pull up, see what it looks like. I did say I didn't mind if it was, you know, corkscrew looking or had 10 heads. I might have even said 12 heads. But, you know, I can't wait to see what it looks like. But look at these. They're now thriving, these leeks and the couple of parsnips that I have got. Oh, good times, man. So, I just wanted to quickly show you something. You know I've got a second bed of spuds, which is here. Well, one had completely died away. So I thought, well, I'll just pull it up, see how they're doing. Can't remember for the life of me which type of potatoes they are, so that doesn't really help much. Hey ho. So I've dug this little spot here. Now, the reason I wanted to talk to you about this is because the potatoes that we pulled up last week and the week before from that bed there, that was completely dug over like that, and then the potatoes seed spuds were planted. This one, the second one, because of how bad my back was, if you remember, I just dug trenches, put the seed spuds in, did a trench and did it like that, so I didn't dig over the whole bed, and it was quite compact. So I was wondering as well how well they'd actually grow in quite compact circumstances, so to speak. So if I can try and make my way around to show you. So I pulled up two plants because I realised the one that had completely died back I started digging up and then realised I was pulling the spuds off the one next to it. So I did those two, and we've got this. Oh, didn't think that was too bad to say they were just put in a trench where the soil's pretty compact. They're not massive, but they're not tiny either. Don't know. I mean, the two different potatoes, two types of potatoes that I did anyway, but still, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought there might be little tiddlers and stuff, but not too bad to be fair. I'm actually kind of trying to decide whether to pull up one of the other ones next to it, because I think my dad's coming and he might want some. Anyway, thought I heard something then. Anyway, in conclusion, one bed completely dug over, other one just in trenches that had not been dug over, still can grow decent spuds. I'm happy with that. Guys, I'm knackered. Me and my dad, I've just finished sorting out the brassica area. The bit of netting I've got is quite big, but I wanted to try and make sure I got everything underneath it. So we've got, hang on, broccoli, move over, where am I looking? In the middle is the cauliflower, and on the end, I never get it right, I always do it back to front, is my sprouts. So we've had to, what's the word, Dad? Sacrifice, yeah. That's it. Sacrifice a couple. Because we just didn't have the room, so I'm just trying to, that one there, it's been eaten anyway, so we're just going to leave it and hope for the best. And then one of the Brussels sprout plants as well, unfortunately, just there. It's a lovely little plant, even though it's been chewed, it's growing really well underneath, so we may chuck a bit of netting over it, we'll see. It's raining still today, but yeah, it looks good. So I'm going to spin you around so you can see the whole thing. There you go. So everything's covered. I've used some of my other piping that I used on the onions. You can see it better now. So that is your I keep getting mixed up. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and they are beautiful looking plants, you've got to admit. Look at the size of them. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so my dad wants me to show you the pumpkin. Let's go. See if we can walk over. Can you just see through that gap? Look, it is growing. It's not very, you can't tell how big it is from that, unfortunately. So netting's in the way and it makes it go blurry. No, it's alright, Dad. Come on then. Gently does it. There you go. So it's getting there, it's growing. That's the only one that's growing at the minute though. And look at that. Sweet corn's doing well as well. Right, let's get some more work done. Even though it's raining. Hey gang, so you're not going to believe this. So we knew we had some spud plants growing up in the old compost area, you know, my shame area. So we thought, oh, we'll just pull them up, you know, see how they're doing. Oh, how pretty is that moth? Anyway, so we pulled some up. You're not going to believe what we found. Bearing in mind, we didn't plant any of these. I'm going to drop my glove. Look at that. In the old compost heap in my shame area, we have found several loads of spuds. So I'm going to quickly flip you around so you can see just how manky this is, but has managed to grow some amazing spuds. There you go, look, so you can see these potatoes.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, my dad's found another one. So we're just digging this area over. I can see another one, yeah. I don't even know where these spuds have come from because I've never grown red spuds. I just knew they were growing in the old compost heap. Because I recognise a potato plant no matter what. So we're just going to dig it over a little bit, see if we can find any more. Oh. There we are, look. So this is a crop that we didn't plant. It's just a little extra. How ace is that? I'll pan you across so you can see just how manky this area is.
I'll tell you what, this soil is beautiful.
It will be, it's a compost heap. We've got some already in the bucket over there that we'd started pulling out. That's the shed, look. So you know roughly where we are if I just go around like that.
I don't think there's any more in, not there anyway.
But yeah, we'll show you what our free haul is when we're done. Hey guys, bet you can't guess where I am. Hey Pops! I'm on top of the old compost heap because my dad's just been up here, got a load of spuds, we're still going. We must have been, how long do you reckon we've been doing it for, Dad?
Good half hour.
Look at that. We've had to change the bucket we had them in because we just had so many. So I'm going to have a quick shufty over what my dad's not been able to do because his back were hurting, bless him. We've had to throw a couple of them away because they've been eaten or whatever. But even with all that, we've still got absolutely loads. So
3.
I'm on top of the world, Ma.
3 spuds.
Yep. So we'll keep going and then we'll show you the final amount. And I've already said that, but you know what, I don't care. Right guys, so you can see we've actually cleared the old compost area. This was as overgrown as all this crap over here. So we're going to use this area to put any weeds and stuff. We're keeping this clear now we've dug it over. Because this is actually very good soil. I was told it was last year, but never got round to sorting it. We've managed to get quite a lot of spuds, as we were showing you earlier. Look at all that. Bearing in mind that's how deep it goes. All that. Aren't we little lucky monkeys? I tell you what, we're doing lots of little bits today, I'll tell you. So, do you remember I said I'd sown all them carrot seeds ages and ages ago, and about 2 or 3 started to grow? Well, I was weeding that area trying to find where they are. One of them's obvious, it's really, really big. As I pulled one weed out, this came out. Didn't know it were there, so tiny. Anyway, we're going to pull the big one up just because I want to finish weeding this area, because if you can see, I'll try and position you. So that's where the onions were, if you remember, red onions, shallots, and then we've got this patch here. So when I finish getting that weeded best I can, because I want to put some more radish in, but I want to put loads in, because my dad likes radish. So yeah, let's have a look and we'll pull it up and see how my only carrot has grown at the moment, even though we've got some in a bucket over yonder that are doing okay. Right, let's have a look. So here's the carrot we're going to pull up. It's actually green on top, and I discovered when Googling that happens once the soil gets washed away and the sunlight hits it. So unfortunately that bit won't be usable. But I did have a wee dig around underneath, and it is, I think... Oh, sorry, Mr. Worm. Get out of my way. I think it's orange. I think it was one of the rainbow ones, so I'm not sure what colour it actually is. Can you see? Oh, look, I can tell now, looking just on the video, it looks quite orange. So I'm going to pull it up anyway. If it's a dud, it's a dud. It's always a bit of fun, isn't it, though, to pull something up. She says. Oh my God! It's not, it's like a yellow. Look at that! That is the biggest carrot I've ever grown. Oh my God, the smell. Oh, that smells so unbelievably sweet. But I was not expecting that. It's a white, yellowish colour. O to the M to the F to the G. That is amazing. Chuffed. Hey gang, so we're done for the day. As you can possibly see on my glasses, it's raining. So we've done actually quite well today. I'm quite chuffed. So we've got all this bit here. I know I've still got the bit band in the middle to do. I'll do that next week. But all this bit down here has been weeded, except for the carrot plants that are still there. They're still going. And I've put radish seeds in there again, so my dad's got another harvest of that coming. I've weeded this bed. I showed you some pictures earlier, which has got the chard in it. We've managed to sort out the brassicas over there with the netting. We found some free spuds in the old compost heap from, well, I've not even touched the compost heap. It's just, I've just thrown all weeds and stuff on it and what have you. We got those spuds, we got loads. And my carrot, I'm chuffed to death with that carrot. Look at it. It's bloody massive. Got some more peas. I got my little yellow tomato, look. It's still got a little bit of ripening to do, but I can do that at home. That's going to go on my dinner one day, or on my tea. So yeah, we've done all right. I've weeded like crazy. I can't see anything now out my glasses because of the rain, but it is what it is. So thank you for joining me this week. It's been a pleasure as always. So from me and my pups, I say goodbye. Bye.